Guys, good evening. Welcome back to the stream. I hope that you guys had a great day. And again, and again. I'll be solo queuing today. We're trying to reach for at least gold, hopefully. So, yeah, let's start.
Match found.
Death is not an option.
Hi, Heidi Lopez. Hi, Sarah. I've already added you on Discord.
Their healer is nothing. I'll burn them faster than they can mend.
Right there. Right there.
Go A, go A.
Smoke's resonating.
Up you go. Someone's there. Yeah, it's like that.
Throwing net.
Careful now.
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Blocking movement.
Ready to stop.
Enemy spotted.
One enemy remaining.
Over there.
Flower, last flower.
My ult.
Last player standing.
Add a tally to the board. Together, Phoenix.
Go B, go B.
Sound sensor up.
Smoke's up.
Wall.
Going up.
Up and away.
No.
Entry.
Careful now. Put down. My ultimate's
Enemy B.
ready.
Gotcha.
One more.
One enemy remaining.
Barrier deployed.
I got it. Yeah.
Hey, manners. I'm sorry, Sage. She didn't mean it. Can someone buy me, please?
Listening. We go.
Smoke's resonating.
Go.
Giving up.
No escape.
Dizzy's up top.
Go.
Deployed.
Spike down B.
I have the
One
spike.
less.
That's it.
Light carrier's down.
One heaven tower.
Last player standing.
Going up.
Combat is a means to an end. And we are the means.
Acompanhe todas as notícias sobre os próximos torneios de esporte na nossa bela arena.
This one's for the fam back home.
Listening. Target
Reloading.
down.
Watch your eyes! Someone's beat.
Sound
30
sensor
seconds
up.
left.
Going up.
Sound sensor up.
Last
Spike
player
carrier
standing.
down.
Spike down B.
There's no need for the enemy to suffer. Kill them fast. Listening.
Don't back down.
Throwing net.
Lower.
Gotcha fun. My turn.
Our spike carrier's down.
Spike down A.
Can't.
It's you and me.
Last player standing.
Eliminate. You're all more important than words on a brief. Look out for each other.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
Uncontested.
Sorry. Sorry.
Spike carrier's down.
Spike down A. Last player standing. Flawless.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that. Sound sensor up.
Smoke's up.
Spike down B.
Your duty is not over. By helvete. Pull them to their grave.
Reloading. Saw you, little homie.
Nothing there.
Guys got a hit.
Last player standing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
New fight, new tactics, keep it fresh, yeah?
We must adapt.
Walk.
Watch your eyes! Watch your eyes!
Sit down. Right there.
Go B, go.
Spike down mid.
At the spike.
Last
B.
player
You're
standing.
down.
Spike down B.
If anyone needs an energy boost out there, I've got you. Back each other up. Smoke's up.
You're out.
Right here, right now. No sweat.
Go side, go side, go side.
Spike planted.
Minus 40 ISO. Magagaling ng B.
One enemy remaining.
Cálmate, hotshot.
Bravo. Gun here.
If they mess with one of us, they mess with all of us.
Let's do what we do.
Listening.
Nowhere to run!
Sova is A. Sova is on flowers.
Here's a heal.
Begins. Lucky movement. Scratch one. Pull them to their
Last
grave.
player standing.
Ultimate ready. Reeling them in.
One enemy remaining.
Had your fun.
Nice.
My turn.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh.
They think themselves are equals. They are mistaken.
Heal.
Spike down mid. Last player standing.
Tigas naman ng soba na yun.
It's you and me.
Going up. Flash.
Last round before the switch.
Don't make it harder on yourself. Spend that money.
Can someone buy me, please?
Appreciate it.
Bring your best.
Dead. Got spike. Enemy A.
Minus 65 Sova.
Come on, let's go.
Concussing! Captain concussed! I'm up.
Andyan din Sova. Sa art.
Here. Spike planted.
Be quiet, small man. Smoke's resonating.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Low na yun.
Don't peek, don't peek.
Yeah, this thing.
Switching sides.
Sorry. Inside joke.
Take a Sage.
A galeria Ameaça Alpha é atualizada semanalmente com novas descobertas sobre a nossa realidade rival. Obtenha um passe anual e visite-nos sempre que quiser.
No heroics. Follow protocol.
Smoke's up.
Barrier deployed.
Pushing, pushing.
No escape.
Reloading.
Someone's there.
There.
Holograph.
Spike down B.
Reloading.
Go get him, buddy.
One enemy remaining. Long.
Reloading. They're still breathing. Cool. Very cool.
Var försiktig. The battlefield changes with every play. Do they think we yield? Oh, neither. Listening.
Right there.
Going, going.
Enemy A. Right there.
Blocking movement.
Pushing, pushing.
Enemies are A.
Spike down A.
Got him.
One enemy remaining.
Good for three.
Pairing up.
That's it, break time.
Get him, wingman. We do what we do. Get back to chilling.
Mix.
Let's go.
Sound sensor up. Listening.
Target down.
No surprise.
Minus 66.
Enemy spotted. Mid. There.
And you're done.
Rest.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Oh my god. This idiots.
That's true. Good advice.
Can someone get this?
I have your back.
Sound sensor up.
Going, going.
Blocking movement.
Spike planted.
This Hunter to Sage 83 kills.
No, you don't. Going up. Flash.
Last player standing.
Blink
A-link.
and site siguro.
Watch your eyes.
One enemy remaining.
trust each other. That's all.
I could use a drop. Listening.
That's done.
B, 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 B.
It's you and me.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Up and away. Someone's there. Peace. Saw you, bud.
Match point.
If you must fall, then fall near me. Ut på tur, aldri sur.
The hunt begins.
Sound sensor out. Barrier deployed. Over there. No escape.
Come on, let's go!
Smoke's resonating.
Saw you, little homie.
Tactical cut.
You had your fun.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
You will not kill my allies.
Attackers win. Match found.
I've got all the time in the world.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I have lied, beaten, killed to survive. I will kill again and again if it means one more day.
B.
No peeking! Nat 20!
Missile deployed.
Nakapasok na yung neon, ah.
Have one of these!
Oh dear.
Enemy spotted me.
12.
Enemy spotted B.
Wall raised for you.
One enemy remaining.
60 on that.
It was there.
Drop in a smoke. Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out. Overthinking is just as bad as underthinking.
Okay.
Drop in a smoke.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted me. Enemy spotted mid. Healing you.
Woo! No peeking.
Chambermain.
Spike down A.
Spike is A.
Drop in a smoke.
One enemy
That's
remaining.
you, pal.
Planting.
Enemy spotted A.
Nice.
I worked up an appetite on that one.
We showed them their place. Now keep them there.
I need a drop. Cheers.
B.
Drop in a smoke.
One suppressed.
Yeah, catch.
Nakapasok na yung neon, ah. GL nakapasok na rin.
Going up.
No peeking.
Bunch of guys B.
Minus 104 Neon.
Watching here. Enemy spotted B.
Spike planted.
No peeking. Can't use this yet. Here.
Reloading. Cutting their vision.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
My ult is ready. What must be done?
I need a drop. I need a drop.
I will hold up the sky.
A.
No peeking.
Headshot.
Have one of these.
Going B.
Drop in a smoke.
80 on Sage, mid voice. Multiple mid.
No bother. Refreshing.
80 on
All
Sage.
missiles away.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Back like I never left.
I took care of.
Impressive. Spike is mid. Stay alert. I want their life, not yours.
I need a drop. Cheers.
Request. I can drop.
I need a drop. Cheers.
Oh shite, I lost my pet rock.
Here on B.
One suppressed.
Drop in a smoke.
Someone's mid.
Here, catch. No
Here
peeking.
elbow. Elbow.
One enemy remaining.
There. Someone's at the school.
Drop in a smoke. Reloading.
Tried. I stopped that. We were all just having a great time. Just me. Oh, I'm gutted. They should stop trying. Come on, let's
A yata.
No peeking. My territory, my rules. Drop in a smoke. Have one of these.
Doors some mid. One.
You will not kill my allies! Your duty
Nakawall.
is not over.
You want to play? Let's play.
Do that too.
No peeking!
One enemy remaining.
Critical hit.
Sage going B, mid bottom.
30 seconds left.
I can't see your guy.
Now I know how annoying my healing can be.
Request.
Need a drop.
Here and B.
All day. Drop in a smoke.
Breaking Nova.
Have one of these. No peeking. I'm pissed.
Last player standing.
CT and B.
Spike down mid.
Once more into battle. I'm not tired. Are you? Target down. Refreshing.
One on doors. Mid.
Drop in a smoke. Drop in a smoke. Here, catch.
Confirm kill. Enemy spot B. Reloading.
The hunt begins.
Behind you, Flash. One.
Spike drop.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
Doors.
Minus 120.
Here,
Still in sight.
drop in a smoke.
Easy, mate. There can only be one hero. I'll outshine all their radiance. I need a drop. I need a drop.
Phoenix, can you drop?
I need a drop. Don't hold back.
A ata.
Got gear mid.
Window. Dalawa yan.
Locating targets. Two suppressed.
No peeking.
Dalawa offer nila. Neon and chain.
Spike planted.
Planted.
Last
planted.
player standing. Flawless.
Stand tall. We are Valorant. We are fighters. No peeking.
My elbow.
Here.
One dead. Spike is here.
Spike down mid.
Enemy spotted. B.
Healing you.
Neon up, left. On pillar.
Drop in a smoke.
Upper yan.
Thirty seconds left. One enemy remaining. Ten seconds left.
A side.
Last player standing.
Launching missile.
As much as this world hurt me, it's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
No peeking. Here, catch.
Rich. My ult's ready. Many
I load Neon on elbow.
Drop in a smoke.
there.
Reyna in Neon, last seen elbow.
Not ready yet.
They will cover.
Drop in a smoke. Woo! My ult is ready. Back like I never left.
Naka-wall dyan.
Good attempt.
30 seconds left.
You will not kill my allies.
Elbow mid.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
My ultimate is ready. Not ready.
10 seconds left.
No peeking.
On site.
Spike planted.
Do you want the op? Do you want the op?
Can I have it?
Okay.
We cannot let them unweave our world.
Last round in the half.
I didn't care how you do it.
Thank
Just
you.
spend all your money. Maybe buy a shorty or two.
Can someone get this? Thank you.
You want to play? Let's play.
Alright,
Drone is down.
no peeking.
Window, last in chamber.
Missile deployed.
They're still here on the back.
My territory, my rules.
Healing you.
Enemy down.
Is it possible to revive me?
I'll try.
Your duty is not over. That was weird.
Thanks.
Spotted B.
Still on window, no info on Sage. Sage is on mid. I hit her 70.
Chambers, what's it
One
on?
enemy remaining.
Never mind.
Killer
Spike
Sage.
down B.
70.
No peeking.
30 seconds left.
Complacency kills. This is how it ends.
Switching sides.
What will it be this time? Have any patterns emerged yet?
Shower out, Alexis. Ano, lalaro ba tayo ngayon, Alexis? Shower out.
What do you need? I need a drop. Cheers.
Kasama ba natin si Whitlog? Whitlog.
Thank you.
Forward.
Launching missile. Drone going up.
Drop in a smoke.
Enemy spotted A.
Drop in a smoke.
One suppressed.
Put down.
Reloading.
Planted.
Here.
Careful.
One enemy remaining.
Bridge.
Can I trade my powers in for invincibility? Much
Ayun.
prefer that.
Yun lang.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
Uwi ka na, pre.
Cutting their vision.
Drone going out.
No peeking.
Going up.
Enemy spotted me.
No peeking. I've got it easy for you.
Spike planted.
Must got one.
Reload him.
Minus 126 niyon.
Last player standing.
Unavoidable.
One enemy remaining.
No info.
lang.
Plank yan. Here.
Nasa window. Pass in window.
Drop in a smoke.
The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts tell a different story.
Yun lang.
Reloading.
Someone there. Here.
Still inside.
Locating target.
Dropping a smoke.
Target down.
Here's some corner.
Launching missile.
No peeking.
Reloading.
Oh, go.
Wall raised.
Oh, 110 chamber. Dalawang orange.
Bridge?
Isang bridge.
My ultimate.
Dalawa
One
orange.
enemy remaining.
Last orange. 110. Low.
Refreshing.
I can heal you. Wait.
Flag planted. For you. Your duty is not over.
Back where?
Nice.
Know your best. You know what we should do? I'll tell you. We should win.
I got you, bruv. Drone going out.
Dropping smoke.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, loading.
Stage back.
Wall 1.
Refreshing.
Careful now.
Spike dropped.
Still inside.
I got the spike.
Reloading.
My ult ready.
Isang backside sage.
Missile deployed.
Spike planted.
Going up.
Air flank.
Not ready yet.
Last player
Dropping a
standing.
smoke.
One
One
enemy
side lang.
remaining.
Backside.
My ult is ready. Back like I never left.
Match point.
One more win. I'm gonna get out for drinks, lads.
Gusto nyo
Through the calm, I see. Through the storm, I fight.
They will cower.
See nothing. Dropping smoke.
Sa taas?
Pwede mag-A ah. Diyan ata lahat sila.
I'm pissed.
Flank na.
Spike carrier is down.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
Mid, manggagaling.
I'll take it.
Tunnel. Si chamber.
Hair elbow.
Missile deployed.
Window.
ET.
No, then, papaya. If you compromise your position,
Ikaw
you
muna
hand them
tayo.
a free kill. Don't.
I need a drop. I will save. I need a drop.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
You can go mid. Fair flank na lang. Near.
You want to play? Let's play.
Finish mo.
Minus 55 in Neon.
The fun begins.
One orange, one main.
Bridge drop.
Manggagaling ng mid.
Last player standing.
Patay na pala sila ko.
Look, don't start resting. There's still work to do.
Nope. Yes.
Alright, muckers.
Can we
Off
play
we
Perfect
go.
first?
Sure.
There's always two on site, one on back, and then one on B side, back side.
Get out of here. My ultimate's ready.
Hey!
Two on mid.
Got spike.
Have
Oh,
one
back
of
low.
these. No peeking.
Oh, mid. Mid.
One's repressed. Spike's got I got the spike.
Come on, let's go.
No peeking. Your duty is not over. My territory, my rules.
Deadlock there.
Someone's A.
Mid word. Ba't nilagay mo naman sa akin?
Deadlock was
Reload.
last in B. Mid. Might be on tunnel. Let me wall first. Chamber's close. Heal in 6.
Minus 40 DL.
I have
Galing ng
I
mid.
have 4.
You will not kill my allies.
Nasa mid thirst pa sila.
Tunnel. One tunnel. One mid.
One enemy remaining.
Down.
Close kay Phoenix.
Careful now.
Team Ace.
GG's.
Attackers
Thank you.
win.
Phoenix and Sage. Siyempre, add natin yan. Friendly. Friendly person. Boy, nice one. Dili maat. Okay. great. Although why? Nandito. The way. Ventas. Yes. Eh? AM. And then Pokeball. Chibi Chibi. Chibi Chibi.
I offer many paths to tranquility.
Come out and play.
Savor this.
Never rest.
A solid giggle to do the trick. May I jump in?
So hungry.
Temennya.
Eternity we shall spend together. So hungry.
So hungry. Huh?
I'll savor this. Whoa, Sissy. I'll savor this. A solid giggle should do the trick.
My kill list never gets shorter.
Allah.
My kill list never gets shorter.
Nobody escapes.
A solid giggle should do the trick. I'll savor this. May I jump in?
Torment comes in so many flavors.
so much.
An opening kill for Red Canids is a rarity here since Mirage, especially one that doesn't just get immediately traded. Now, Magix is going to try and find a timing. This is just dry contact. This is them not wanting to give up the game as to the corner here and probably remain posted in this position. No need for Red Canids to go advancing, though, with that man advantage already in play. They're going to want Spirit to come to them. 3-man setup. Good flashbang there, but thankfully for Kawes, he's got Davideus in support to keep him alive. A kill will eventually come back here for Spirit, but it should be too little too late.
Davideus has also taken up the position that Kawes was playing, and that is exactly what works out for his second kill on Tania. Good job from Red Canids. They're in the game now. They're comfortable until you get that first round on the board. It's a cliche, but it's true. And as I said, that's exactly something they put into practice on their B-site defenses yesterday. When they lose that Barrels player, they'll creep Davideus into that position. Maybe it could be the other way around on occasion. It could be Kawes being the one to bait. And we've seen them play head down on that position to hide their player model and try and get a couple of cheeky kills. And when they're going overlooked, that time there was not really any risk in the round, though. It was just a bit of an insurance policy to get Davideus that frag.
I've noticed Donker's actually been playing the Extremity quite a lot on this map so far. He's often almost been like in a weird lurk role where he's been by himself on the top side of the map. Obviously, there's a lot of space there for him to work with, and that's what you want with a player like Donk, where he can try and force those duels and back his mechanics, try and find some 1v1s. But it is quite interesting to note that he's often been just like left to his own devices to feel out the opposite side of the map to where his team is going to try and finish these rounds.
There we go. Rentu's got one. He's hoping he's going to get some more, a bit more permanently, rather than just the singular. But Zontic has entried Kawes. Again, Davideus playing the same position, but they'll know he's here this time. Lots of mollies in water. It's a very obvious position he will be in now toward Barrel. Rentu's here on time. He's got to hit some shots, and these flashes are still going to be very awkward for him to deal with, and they're really encroaching on this position. Drop has dropped in to help, though, and Davideus is doing a great job once again from the barrel position. 2 quick headshots. Rentu does hit his one shot, and Shiro is not going to be attempting this one.
Yeah, unfortunately, Spirit actually missed their window of opportunity with the exec. They were looking to try and force themselves into that B bomb site. Had they continued to commit after they had entered the B bomb site initially, it would have only been the Barrels player that they had to contest. But because they just decided to slow things down and respect the smokes at that point, that's when we see the rotation start flooding through from Red Canids. They get 2 players on the bomb site, they get 1 in heaven, the util starts to be deployed as well, and they completely stifle the attack. Needed to see a little bit more of a killer instinct coming through there from Spirit, I reckon.
Yeah, a little bit stalled. And we've seen that work before. I mean, there was actually around yesterday that Gentlemates put together, right? Where they just waited behind those smokes and with that patience were able to break through. It was a bit of a gamble. But Spirit, it didn't work on this occasion. Red Canids were fully in control and read it perfectly. Zontic's through short already. Short control imperative on overpass, as we know. And he's already going to put himself in that corner.
Yeah, Spirit have exhausted their funds here with an investment in round 8. If they lose this round as well, then Red Canids should draw within 1, and all of a sudden the decider is well and alive at that point. Couple consecutive rounds going the Brazilians' way. Can they add 1 more to that tally to break the finances here for Spirit? This one's worth 2. 2 for the price of 1. Everybody loves a good special, and this is certainly one of them.
Oh, the boost on the default box for Drop to have a little look, and unfortunately it doesn't work for him. It's a good kill from Zontix to grab. Now Rentu feels like he needs to make a move, and there are many players coming his way, and he could get caught from that connector swing. Shay is there with him. This is going to be a hard flick to hit for Rentu. Bomb coming his way on the back of Magix, and the setup is good, but it relies on Rentu entirely, and he will connect with it. That's a really nice one on Tania. Now we're, of course, worried about some bathroom progression, and he'd be absolutely right to be worried about it, and Donk is too ready for Rentu to swing. It's now on Shay. He'll get one in the back. I say get one in the back. He's not completed it yet. Finally will, but he's out of bullets, and look at Zontix creeping through. Cowes are trying to make a play. Not going to happen. Magix finds Shay, and Davideus is on the smoke near green bin. The bomb now going back toward B with that site being clear, unfortunately in the wrong position.
Oh, what could have been had Shay gotten that kill on Magix. That would have been the bomb dropped and the round thrown into disarray. Magix will hold his own, though, and get that key frag to then create that space. And obviously, with the space being taken by Zontix with getting that kill on Kawes, they realize that B is the best course of action. And Davideus, just by virtue of almost being trapped, probably has to attempt this one. They've got some money to play with, so why not? He starts to creep his way forward. Nothing on offer. Magix will eventually swing to get some information. And now Davideus wants to try and force the issue because he knows that there was one player towards that A bomb site. So he's trying to isolate the jewels, but it's a really good timing on the peak there from Zontix. He knows Davideus has just gotten on the bomb. He's probably going to try and tap it there to draw players out. It's exactly what Zontix is relying on as he steps out and gets that kill.
Yeah, it's basic, but no, maybe a lot of lower ranked players would think, okay, we can't lose the round from here, just hide and we'll win the round. But sometimes it is a better decision to peak on those sort of timings when a player's making noise running in, when they're not ready for the swing, when they might be, as you say, in the process of looking to try and tap the bomb. And it worked well for Zontix. Spirit up to 6-2. Red Canids have money via the last couple of rounds they've won, but they don't get a 6-6 half. I am not entirely confident, and really, realistically, if you look at previous games on the map, 6 on T should be enough for Spirit already.
Yeah, they're going to want more. They're 6 inside of 8 here. They're going to want to try and put Red Canids away in this first half, and if they can win this gun round here in round 9, they're basically on the brink of enacting that already, because then they go up 8-2, and that's completely an unassailable lead. What's the game plan going to be? It looks like thick and fast in towards that B bomb site coming through from Spirit. Do they just continue the charge? They absolutely do. Flashes over the top. Donk leading that charge right now. Surging forward. Knows he's got players trapped in towards the back of the bomb site. It's really good flashes coming through from Spirit to keep Donk alive for a little bit longer, but it's a couple kills that go back and forth. Tania's going to start to run out of ammo, but he will get a kill before he does. Kawes trades positions with Tania, but you've got Magix on the spot there to get the kill necessary and gain full control. That was all over the place, but it will be Spirit who come out on top.
That was a absolute kerfuffle on B there. That was very hard to track for both teams, really. But in the end, Spirit break through. And as you say, just too much presence too quickly. They weren't really ready for it, and Rentu's about to die. To Shiro. No staring at each other like we saw with Martinez and Shay yesterday. That clip went pretty viral. As you can see here, Kawes almost made a play. Look at Tania, had no idea. But just not clean on the kill on Magix, unfortunately.
Some brilliant T-sides here from Spirit so far on both Ancients and Overpass in particular. I mean, was it 9-3 or 10-2 on Ancient?
I think it was 9-3.
9-3, I think, right? Yeah, so 9 out of 12 rounds there in the T-side going Spirit's way. Here, 7 out of 9 rounds on the T-side going their way as well. Got to give Magix his flowers here, especially without the coach. This has been all him with some really good calling, great direction, some good ideas coming into the rounds. And even when there's been some spanners thrown in the works, they've still been able to come up with solutions and adaptations on the fly to figure out those difficult moments. This one here for Red Canids, certainly a difficult moment. A light investment with the round loss bonus behind them means they can dig a little bit deeper into their pockets. And Spirit immediately recognize that this is going to be a lower buy, so their best course of action is to probably try and exploit some longer range jewels. Back up towards the A-bomb site they go.
Look, smoke will now come through with that long presence. And Zontix is already up to front bathroom. Bomb is with him, and some of that extra utility will now be used for a proper execute on A. And once again, Ren2 is in a very similar position. Just not being as assertive, doesn't want to be when all the utilities flying in. And I get it. Davideus has a flank, but with an MP9, can he really activate it? It's going to be checked at some point as well, and Ren2 is already creeping away, so it might only be exit damage here for Davideus. Dontic's creeping up. Let's get the kill. Now down to half HP, and they're about to trade in. They're actually running him down for that trade. Nair wants nothing to do with it. Good entry from Shay, but Donk's going to hold on. That switch to the weapon for Shay to grab the AK is awkward in the corner, and Taneer will help out. Just bouncing off of each other right now. Taneer and Donk, great teamwork. And Kowers is going to give this one a look with damage on Taneer and Donk, but it's only consolation kills, and Donk will not miss, as he so often does.
Yeah, well done from Spirit there in the post plant, because as soon as they identify a threat, they just all immediately zero in their focus on that threat, right? Like you say, see Davideus in bathrooms, okay, let's charge him down, let's get that kill. Then they recognize that the next threat comes through from bank. Okay, we just overwhelm any players trying to come through from there. We stack up the numbers, and that works the trick as well. Red Cannon's never really able to set foot back in that A bomb site. Spirit, 8 out of 10, now just 5 rounds away from surviving the scare here against Red Cannons.
And definitely a tougher test against G2 later tonight. They're going to have to be on their game for that one. G2 have looked really good in Rio thus far.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the shock of that first map they lost against Red Cannons could serve Spirit in a weird way, just to jolt them all back into action.
Yeah, that's a good call. I need to break the smoke again, but Taneer is going to cross into Con. More of an advanced angle for Ren2 on long. Seems like that's one of his favourite positions to play from with the AWP. One of the safer ones. I don't blame him on his big event debut. Once again, I think Spirit are going to look to run this one back. They know that the executes have been working well. Now Ren2 is going to try and play it from the edge of the site instead. You will find Donk, important opening to grab. Hasn't got much space on truck to work with, though. Being burnt down to 45, and the flashes on Shay are really good, and in comes Taneer. Oh my goodness, an absolute wipeout on A again. Even with the opening kill from Ren2, they still can't hold on.
For a team that have been, I was going to say extremely poor with their flashes in recent times, but just straight up barely throwing flashes on the T side, that was a really well-constructed round from Spirit, using the flashes brilliantly. You see, boys, you see how much easier it is to take duels with players who are completely blind? There's a lesson in there. Oh, did you see the observer?
Yes,
Gave it a little nod.
Indeed.
Cheers, mate. It's crazy to see, though, on the stats that have come out recently, how Spirits are, out of like tier 1 teams, a team that by far used the least amount of flashes.
It used to be that.
Super effectively used.
Used to be the Nafany way. Not anymore. If anyone has been watching Nafany on TDK, you'll know that he's completely changed that thought process. Any TDK enjoyers, maybe?
You got one of them right next to you, proverbially speaking, just on the other side of the planet. But
yes,
you know what I mean.
How many miles is it from London to South Africa? I'm not sure. I haven't done the math.
I mean, I know the kilometers. I think it's about 9 to 10,000, I would guess.
Not bad. I'll walk it. See you in a minute. Quick push in towards short for Zontix. He's going to have control of it already and could catch the jump spot. Close. But no cigar.
Dangerous. It's also really important that Spirit gave themselves so much breathing room here before they go to the CT side, because the CT side is where they've been hamstrung lately here with this team. It's where they've really struggled and been underwhelming, been underperforming on the defensive half regardless of the map. It's their T side where they haven't really dropped off as much. So the fact that they've already gotten 9 rounds here, potentially even a 10th, but I don't think that's going to make any difference in the grand scheme of things, has certainly done themselves a massive service.
And very, I guess you could say, set piece based from Spirit. Now they're doing one on toward B. There've been lots on A, and now they're choosing to finish off the half with a bit of variance. Donk will get tagged on the jump across there. Now he'll know there's a bit of presence in that bathroom position. Kawez holds on, needs more than the one though, and can't get it. And just like that, both B site players taken down. Site open for business, drop ahead of the utility though. Doesn't want to over-peek until he's got a teammate in support. And not taking a tag to the molly will make up his mind to go for that path. But Ren2 smoked off, and with Zontix taking the headshot on drop, that is going to be that. Ren2 knows this half is over. 1v4, and there's nothing you can do. USP, a team dink coming through, but Spirit won't care one jot. You can see Wicadia there waiting in the background. He wants to play his game, and he might be able to in a minute. Spirit are up and looking comfortable once again.
And then at that point, it's all over Red Rover. So just going to hold on to these two. 1,400 loss bonus going into the next. Wonderful will be able to get an AWP. Now, you're going to get 1,400 onto that 3.3, but then you got to keep in mind the kill bonus as well. And they managed to get 2, so that should be just enough money for Wonderful to be able to bring out the AWP. But very simple approach. Nothing to really force that other than Norbert walking through the doors dry and Makazi looking for a trade. So a bit of an odd one there, but still, Hotsu get on the board. There it is. Wonderful does drop the AK, equips himself with the AWP. Not available for Frontalis on the other side just yet. So Na'Vi, you lose this. You lose the bank, assuming no saves come through. Missed the smoke. Wonderful will have a gap over the top of this.
Oh, that could be a nasty death if Duke for sure goes swinging.
Huge information as well. It means that Imma doesn't need to worry about the cap play just yet. So it gives him the freedom to potentially get a little bit closer or...
Okay. Okay.
Now he has to be worried about short.
And Wonderful will quickly adapt.
So there's that mid play that likely Na'Vi were looking for in the previous. Through the motions of the map control. Wonderful still here. Fires off again.
Hard shot to hit. Doesn't nail it.
And a lot of util dump there to try and dissuade any aggressions from Hotsu. Imma burrowed into Goose. So if this is a B or mid to B split, the pressure up all on the two defenders, Makazi and Bit. But as we see the bombs start to take shape up short, it looks like they are opting to finish over towards A. Imma doesn't have any utility, not even a flash to the palm tree. It's going to really just have to lie and wait, catch the timing as they scoop in.
Anti-flash Wonderful down immediately from the trade of Norbert. Imma's been once again waiting and does nothing with his Goose play. Norbert, solid double entry onto the A side. They're looking for that long player, and they found him. Norbert, 3 in the round.
Save again.
Magnificent.
So it feels like it goes from 0 to 100 with Hotsu, right? They're just going through the motions, not taking any early risks. Haven't had the spawns to be able to do so just yet. Once they get the space, they erupt and hitting some nice shots. So 2 consecutive rifle rounds now for Hotsu. They've done the hard work, and well, Na'Vi are going to have to take a lighter buy behind the saves. Mizu the closest looking for the hunts, but Makazi and Bit over and towards upper tunnels, they should be all good. Bit will be able to drop an M4 into the next if they'd like, and Alexi can also invest. So maybe it won't just be an eco, but we'll wait and see. It is also a pretty good opportunity for Blade to get in with an early timeout.
Yeah, your game plan was there. You got your pistol, you got your conversion, and then resistance.
A pretty casual start, nothing too exciting just yet. Frontalis gets his AWP though. Wonderful did very well here, right? Just peers about an immediate trade. That is very quick shooting from Norbert. And then Duke for sure heard the steps of Alexi there from the long doors. They're able to work that one out quite easily. And it won't actually be the timeout from Blade, so...
Ooh, a little late MP9 as well from Alexi. Feels like he can afford it.
So info on 2 crossing B. Same opening motions, very standard. And one of the 2 rifles, Bits, will find itself on what looks like the right side for now. Kalash, flash forward. short control, at least stage 1 taken, stage 2 being worked on. Bit's ahead of that.
Yeah, Bit's going to be playing for that initial engagement. Sprays down too comfortably. Kalash down. Trying to find that trade. And now we can back away. The damage done. The saved rifle sings.
If they pipe quickly into the mid to B, it's still Makazi with the other rifle over towards the B site.
They're pushed ahead of their own smoke. Clear out short. Confirm it's been vacated. Norbert lingers mid, and then Mizu and Frontales are going to try and win out on Makaze. Still a world where they can make this 3v5 work for them. They have to find Makaze cleanly here. Really good angle from Makaze. And Alexi B's long push does find a little headshot dink and whittles away at Norbert. And now goes for Thales Zorp as well. Wow, Makaze holds his sight.
To keep all 5 alive in a round like that is extremely impressive. Imma's the only one who didn't find a worthy upgrade. He found Alexi's MP9, but because that was essentially an eco behind the saved guns, they are flush with cash coming into this. Great from Bit, right? Heads up play, ahead of the molly, essentially standing and banging there, having to make a move. I like that, right? This is it with one of the saved guns. You need to put yourself in a position to find frags, and does exactly that. But still a timeout from Na'Vi. So Blade gets on the mic. That'll give Mo the same opportunity on the other side. Quite a few major winners in this one. Mo from Krakow PGL 2017. Obviously Norbert, saw him in their pre-game interview. When we returned from the pandemic, the major that was meant to happen before the world closed down. The Outsiders lifting the trophy. And well, Na'Vi, you know what the Na'Vi boys have been up to in recent years. So this has actually given the 30 seconds for Hotu to prepare themselves. They don't have any good long spawns, but they do have the Frontales AWP. It's Kalash down to a dig, Norbert on a Galil. And nothing pacey from Hotu yet. If anything, Na'Vi are the ones who are bringing the fight. And Na'Vi giving them the room.
Yeah, it looks like Norbert's going to be peeking into Wonderful. The timing's very good, though. Just swapped to his Molotov, but Alexi B tucked in. Wonderful going to try and amplify the pressure. Norbert not going to go down to the spread. Safe on that blue bin. Oh, last second. Another tick.
I think that's a misthrown smoke right there.
Might be right.
Yeah, that's helping Norbert out a little bit. Giving him a shroud of cover as his teammates work on short.
Peek at your own peril, Wonderful. Norbert peeks in and so close to finding that opportunity for that opening kill.
Alexi,
what are you cooking?
Cheeky.
Oak walk, very nice. So their plan works out, and you're right, again, Na'Vi the ones bringing the fight. Through short then, gonna be flashes and go. Wonderful Zorp, primed and ready. He's got a HE as well, should he require. Hoping to catch the tail end of the assault, doesn't do so. Missed shot, HE does nothing. They are into the site though.
He hasn't rotated yet, still a chance for Hotu.
Oh, and Kalash just hits the headshot, takes down Alexi. Frontales down to Irma on the way up the ramp. Mizu trading. 3-on-3. Mizu pieces together the double kill. Wonderful knows they're softened up, knows that Deagle or the AK could work out for them, but losing teammates left and right. For sure closes it up. And that's going to be 3-3.
They didn't believe it was the A play. Bit and Makazi were in the B site for so long, right? They had lost A. Wonderful was under a lot of pressure. I guess they hadn't seen the bomb in that moment, sure, but to drop this one after getting that opening kill, some really sharp shooting. One of the things with Hotu, what's one of the things with any of these underdog teams? We know that they can shoot hard if they can get the space, and that's a big round to win. Keep Na'Vi teetering right now.
Frontales and Wonderful could have an orb head-to-head here. Wonderful thinks twice about going for the sweep.
Yeah, just there to catch anybody scaling fast green box, so we'll just rotate back, but a bit frustrating for Na'Vi to lose a round like that. When you get an opening kill for free, you really feel you should be converting. So let's see if they can get this one before the finances become another point of contention.
Looks like Irma and Wonderful are about to be flashed in, or rather just Irma. Kalash not sitting anti-flash. Would be susceptible. Backs away, though.
Is this meant to be reactive, right? Is it the bricks molly and then the flash, and they capitalize in that moment?
Well, they throw it after a moment of silence and they get nothing.
I guess you can only stay in this setup for so long because they completely evacuated long. So you can't stay in that setup forever. You know that the possibility starts to creep in. So I wouldn't say that Na'Vi have a very good read of the situation right now. This slower pace from Hotu working wonders for them at the moment. Late long take. Frontales flashes, here they come.
Alexi, ear pressed to the wall, knows what's up. Wonderful playing this car angle. And he's got the shot. Far too comfortable for the CT side. One back from Frontales, but you need for sure to do something here. The Juke strikes, and now car position's vulnerable. Frontales takes him down. Wonderful's gone. CT rotation from Bit throws the bomb across for his teammate.
10 seconds.
Makaze can stop this, though. He's going to be so hampering to try and plant. It should be an easy frag. He gets the chance to plant. Still, look at the health. Brought down. Round one. Na'Vi pull it off.
Hey, that was very tense, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Frontales and Juke for sure nearly turned that round on its head.
Oh, well, they keep so much financial pressure on with those kills. We'll have to see some drops come through to make this one work for Na'Vi. And there might need to be a conversation if they can make this AWP happen. I think Bit has just enough to facilitate that. A little bit clunky at long there from Hotu once they get the space. I think there was a team flash that came into play, or even a self flash, either way. Not happy with that one is the Juke, but with the saves, they've been able to equip a little bit more, so Juke just trying to get himself locked in and smoking towards those mid doors.
Oh, opportunity onto Bit for Mizu. But doesn't find him. They'll do this high-low two-man hold, knowing that it's unlikely that Mizu has company, has friends in the tunnels.
Does Image cheat past the doors line? Okay, so they are feeling it's something B-centric. And the read appears to be right on the money. Hey, can you get out of my way, Chief? I'm trying to make it into lower
places to be. All right.
Well, they are able to get in, and the sound cue not really going to cost them too much, but a B-pop to be lined up. Flash. Juke blind. Nobody swings.
Oh, walks around the corner. Leisurely pace. Makaze comfortable to collect, and now back's a turn for Imep. Set up to succeed and shredded.
And that feels very nice, right? Imma, the A rotating rifler, goes in, hides on B. It's the mid setup that gets spotted from Juke. He goes, they're both outside the site. And you go flying in, and then you get blended. So nicely put together there from Na'Vi to get their fifth.
Yeah, just a manufactured advantage for Imep.
And Frontales to save again. So very tempered pace from Hotu. It always means that they're getting to play on their timing and terms. But also can be frustrating with that pace at times if you're not making dents. They do have 3 to their name. They retain the AWP. Next round sees 1900 loss bonus. Yeah. As much as you want to be considering it in Counter-Strike, you have to take some chances. Oh, tension feeling high. Very high in the Hotu camp with some of these reactions. That's a different look from the Norbert we had in the pre-game interview with Freya. Felt a bit more realistic about either outcome. But once you're in the game, the competitors, the drive, the adrenaline pumping, the frustrations brew. Boosted up. Frontales back, Cat. And noted by Wonderful. So he won't be hanging around to give a free kill. Wonderful aware. Blade will be unhappy with that. They could go mid to B again, right? Frontales. They're going to allow him to par out first with the AWP. Okay. Can he catch a player in rotation?
Just pre-aiming for the jump spot. They apply some pressure short with the Molotov. Norbert committing in with his
There it
block,
is.
and that's what he was waiting for. They do force a reaction. Wonderful. Down to Frontales' sniper. They need a second one from him, and he's gonna get the chance. Immer swings to his demise. Frontales impact. A saved orb, and now a man advantage. Still feels like Na'Vi have the advantage by virtue of it just being that AWP, but as I say that, Kalash scavenges Immer's M4. Apply some additional pressure towards the A site. A fumbled smoke, though, it's not going to necessarily have the desired effect.
Eyes on Mizu, though. He's starting to take some space over towards B. Or at least he was. They are pivoting, so
It's a good call. It's a good call. I mean, but essentially, you just have to make sure there's a trade. You can even let Bit have two.
Back plat, though. This is strong for Bit.
Yeah, he could get the whole team here. Starts the test. Double, triple from Bit. Comfortable at the back of the plat. And Frontales is Orb, the last man standing despite his early impact.
What do you think he's going to do?
He's going to try again for the save.
He's trying to keep that death column as low as possible. Here's Mr. Frontales. I'll retain the AWP again. You know your teammate's going to buy, and that'll be all fine. So it looks like everyone's happy to lay down their arms as we call this one 6-3. I understand that was against the Eco, but it did get out of control. They did have the number disadvantage, so very well played from Bit. 7-3 for him, and he's had some impactful rounds. One on a saved AK of his own, and this up against a round with Frontales, manufacturing openings with his team. Well done. Right, that's you're forcing the short players away into exactly that, and they catch him.
Really well done.
Are we going to see a pacey round from Hotsu this half? I think probably not at this rate.
Norbert did study under the school of Jane.
Look at this from Immer.
Yeah, Immer's just running straight up the guards. Plays this pole position. Up on the palm by Norbert.
Love this setup.
Hyper aggression. Look at it go. Immer with 2 kills. Makaze responsible for lower, and Kalash goes down.
That just baited in. Hook, line, and sinker. This round's done. Frontales will not be saving his AWP, and Mizu, I don't think he's going to be winning a 1v4. Nade at the doorstep. That's down to 12 points of health. Really nice time for Na'Vi to throw in a little bit more of a limbo setup like that, and Immer delivers. So looking comfortable on Na'Vi. I had this discussion a little bit earlier in the day when we had G2 on our screens. The idea in this matchup, you want to get it done as quick as you can with as little stress as possible, so you can set your sights on the final best of 3 for one of the last 2 spots. We've already locked in 4 teams. Falcons, Vitality, Mouse, and Furia. The hometown hero will be here. And also the world number 1. Mouse return to the playoffs. And Falcons with their goodbye tour for Kixon. Storyline for all of those. Na'Vi want to stay in the conversation with that world number 2. I think Norbert, whack him on a desk, mate. He's out there going, well, there's not really a world 2 or 3 at the moment. It's just Vitality.
Which you can't really argue with.
I think the most exciting final, maybe not based off of the Counter-Strike we've seen from Furia recently, but in terms of the storylines, Furia versus Vitality, that was starting to heat up towards the tail end of 2025. And just the fact that a Brazilian team having a tough time winning a trophy in Brazil, how many more times are you going to get the Professor in an arena game in his home country?
Yeah.
Where he is in the conversation of lifting, not playing a show match, not here for shits and giggles, here with a real chance. We'll see them play later today in that seeding game against Mouse. Vitality did the same against Falcons, but here we go. In with a partial investment, Hotsu. They'll get the guns out one final time into the last.
I mean, a win versus Na'Vi is already quite convincing. A lot of people putting Na'Vi as that number 2 spot in their internal power ranking.
Yeah, they played with heart, is what Emma said. This is a B rush.
Okay, there's the pace change you were asking about. Tech9s are on their way. Bit to be tested. Ooh, wonderful in support. Catches Duke for sure upon entry. Bit mantles up, brings the fight. Makaze chips in and sent back. Frontales. What's he playing for here? A death from a different position.
Just wanted to see a little bit more of the map.
8-3, not a single casualty for Na'Vi.
So 19 kills is all that Hotsu have got so far. Just a lack of output at the moment. Early stages, this was pretty competitive. It was 3-3 at one point.
Having fun. Having a whale of a time.
Is there anything before the halftime break for Hotu, or is this a bit of a landslide? We're 5 straight. Can it be 6 for Na'Vi? But this is their opponent's map choice. It's their territory of Ancient coming up next. So the fact that you are ragdolling them right now, you're going to be feeling comfy. Snug as a bug in a rug going into Ancient.
Good flash to get them past Alexi B's angle. He's sticking around. He's got Immer as well, ready to fight in limbo. Oh, wow. Wonderful's gone too. Immer has to find the double. He can't do it. Can't hack it. And Hotu making a strong case to at least leave with an 8-4 half. It's just going to be that B duo, Bit and Makaze, on the way back in.
And they've announced their presence there with that incendiary. Only a few options, CT, short or long.
Oh, look at the full belt on Frontales. There's just no way in for this one.
They keep blocking and no flash to force this through. It'd take a miracle right now for Na'Vi.
Makaze managed to find vision over the first smoke ahead of the second.
Well, there's some flashes, but now you're on your own bit and you run out of time.
He'll give it a good go, won't he? No reason not to. Against Hotu. Charges forward into the 8K and 8-4. Okay. Something to work with. Started fantastic. 3-3 goes 8-4. Na'Vi in it to win it.
Some teams in the next events, you know.
You certainly haven't had easy opponents here, for sure. I'm sure you've garnered a hell of a lot of fans for you personally throughout this run. People wanting to see more of Red Canids. Sadly, you won't be at the major, but do you know if there's any other tournaments coming up for you guys? Is there boot camp on the horizon? What's happening for the team for the rest of this part of the season?
I think we will play a lot of tournaments in Brazil, like Circuit X, like Bet Boom, those tournaments that gains a lot of VRS points for us. Of course, we didn't make it to the major. And that decision of me going up to the first team was because of that, because they didn't have any chances. So they put me the first team before the time, you know. And our main focus now is going to the hotel. We will talk. We will see the game, what we made of some mistake, these mistakes we made in the match. And we will start training. Now I think we have like some weeks to train without any tournaments, and that's what we are going to do. We are going to fix the mistakes. We are going to train a lot to practice against the best teams in the world, because they are here in Rio, of course.
And there are ults, execute heavy ults to use.
That there is, but you look towards how Giant X have set themselves up. They do not want anything to do with the C side of the map. Already we're getting the Rolling Thunder sent in, and it's not got a whole bunch of value. GX play for the retake.
Rose on thin ice here as well. He's the one with the Hunter's Fury. They need him alive in post. He's taking more damage.
Yeah, look at this. BBL are bruised and battered. Can they hold on? Because Cloud already and Ara have found the picks that they need. Hunter's Fury ripped from the defense side. Spike on the ground. BBL needs a brawl. They need to get their fists up, and they can't defend themselves. They're losing fight after fight, and Giant X end up winning Haven, which was BBL's.
Future, but now we need to focus on Aurora and Bait, and Aurora need to find a focus on how to recover, because of course they've struggled a little bit in this event in the lower bracket. They're very up and down, usually consistent playoff team. Future.
Remember how good outside feels? Yeah, we like it too. Veradek makes outside feel just right. Veradek Outdoor. Meet you outside.
And NPL, first kill of the game, goes flying. Woxic will tap him out of the round. Antares will get his one playing from bench. Sizzy dropping. And they do have a 4v3 here with still that HE on Major. Essential could try and push forward here on stairs, and he will. He's actually got two 1v1s in a way, but Antares won't let him win it. And Woxic will find Alex as well. So Good start for Aurora.
About it. However, we've already seen that Hotu got hands. They've already been hitting some sharp shots. However, Na'Vi more well drilled and Bits bomb site on lock. You can't get into B. He made that clear. We've swapped sides though. Na'Vi going to be taken on to the attack. Let's see what Hotu's defense has in store for us.
Mr. Tales is into lower tunnels.
Okay. Early info if he does continue to push, but he is just going to be playing to disrupt if they start their crawl.
I think this is a Vitality pistol. That's the Apex flash from Mizu. Your teammate can't swing off it if he's mollied, Chief.
This is the fight. Nice.
Oh,
no
way!
It still hits it. Oh, you're going to feel pretty robbed if you're Frontales. And they return to it, hoping that's misinfo. That's going to lead to Kalash overstepping the mark. Mizu, too, going to be playing on this elevated angle.
If Mizu takes contact first, they know that Kalash is here somewhere.
Oh, but he actually does draw them in. That makes sense from Kalash. Draws them into Mizu's USP for 2. An advantage. Could be in a pistol here for Hotu.
Oh, they're going to boost. No? Through. What?
What? That's a choice. At least it's traded by Duke Fashura, and now a Lexi B with 1 HP and a 1v1. Duke Fashura ensures it. That was almost Counter-Strike comedy.
Trade me, I think.
Yep, here I come.
Oh, okay. Well, that was fun. That was fun.
Look at this. Completely unprepared for it. Second. What? That was the first bullet then. It didn't look like it was anyone else.
Wait, can we...
One more time?
I know
the round started.
But it's kind of an eco. Could we...
Yeah.
If we could...
What?
What?
But...
Is that a sub-tick?
Send it to Valve. Send it to Valve.
I'm having a... Okay.
Maybe one more time?
We'll get the team on the case.
It looks funky in real time.
Yeah.
Okay, I've always wondered what the lineup is for this little flash out the doors. I always just wing it. You just crouch on the line, middle of the tire, jump, throw, crouch while crouched. Okay? No one's home?
All right.
Wonderful's kind of confirmed that. Flash for the close left doors.
It's more that right there, more your pro tip, more up to date than some of the ones of rushes they've been showing
Tap
lately.
W, jump, throw, bind. Wonderful. Going to be trying to get his boys set up with the Overwatch. Gets himself up onto the plateau.
Yeah, he would love a tag, wouldn't he? They're ahead of the block. Does Norbert get flashed in? I don't think you need to. Oh, okay. Hello.
Oh, always feels good. Didn't get the third.
Saw the bomb, though, so...
It's a good shot. Duke for sure has got Imma booked.
Imma's Deagle, though.
Yeah, he is no slouch on it, just as he looked away as well.
It helps when he's looking the right way and not reloading. Okay. Bit with the P250. No chance in this one. We'll call it 8-6. Guns will come out. And Na'Vi can start getting this campaign underway. Wonderful. Likely to buy into a scout again after that investment. So I've been calling it the Gauntlet. I just looked into running the Gauntlet. It means to endure a series of challenges, criticisms, or dangers, often while surrounded by opponents.
Makes sense.
So it seems fitting for what's happening with 2 best of 3s in a day and having to get through both of your opponents if you want to book one of those 6 spots, well, which is now 2.
I'm actually really uncertain as to who they'll face, the winner of this, I mean. Just the Aurora bait, I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
Like, I don't know if there's... I wouldn't immediately assume it's an Aurora win. Like, looking at the form of Aurora currently, their game against Mao's kind of... what's the opposite of confidence? Doubt. Filled me with doubt.
Sure, they were... It felt like a non-starter from them yesterday. I think that's a fair surmise. For me, I start looking map pool. Right, and Aurora get rid of Ancient. I think that's one of the better maps. So that's kind of where the seams start to come unstuck. But you're right. Yesterday was less than inspiring for Aurora. Hope to see a better form today. Aurora versus Na'Vi. We've seen that a couple times.
Yeah, it's a bit of a
haven't we?
staple. Let's see what Wonderful Scout can get done. A tag onto Duke for sure. 90 damage inflicted. Got him right in the hip bone.
Connected to the leg bone, I believe.
Kalash.
This is... I like this a lot.
It's super aggressive.
Because he smoked up a tunnel.
Right.
Sit on the radar there, right? He's gone straight through the smoke. There's absolutely no way in the world Imma is expecting, at least on that timing. When he returns, or if he returns later, maybe. But Kalash has so much information. The luxury right now to be able to say it's not upper B doesn't mean it's not B. It could still be the B split. From the line to the smudge. to the flash. Duke.
Wow, that's a retro wait. Oh, Kalash gets nothing. Ima just none the wiser. Duke for sure, don't forget, tagged by that scout shot. So jump spot from Alexi, or just peeks it actually. Confirms his position. Easy pickup.
Okay, well now you got a 3v5 number advantage. Just turn this into an ace split.
Yeah, they will. And McCarthy's going to play this fade. It's Frontales, FAMAS versus an AK-47. They're going to fight for it on the fade. How many does Makaze get here? Really good understanding of what the CT's reactions could be. He's in the perfect angle. Oh, and he's absolutely smashed it.
Yeah, that was great. Casual to get that done. Very well done there. I think playing in the fade of a smoke, cool. Playing on the fade of a smoke if you have multiple teammates, okay, because you can say, I'll look left, you look right.
Yeah.
But playing behind the fade of a smoke when you're on your own, not a good idea, right? And you can see there, he doesn't want to risk that because where is he going to aim, right? They could be anywhere. So just allowing them to bring the motion to him. Starting 4A are Hotu. They have an M4 invested in this.
Yeah, they've kind of pushed everything bar the AWP's cash into the center of the table.
Yeah, which means next round you can have a glass cannon AWP.
Woo!
But what else have you got? So I guess he's saving for the rainy day. He could have invested a little something, but not to be.
Nice shot from Makaze, glass trading, and spotted the drop-off. So at least gets himself an upgrade and gets away with a 4-on-4.
You reckon?
That's all right.
You reckon his favorite weapon's the AK?
I think it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bomb on Alexi, a little bit worrying right now on the island over towards mid. Sure, Emma can pipe in quickly from lower to help him, but if there was just an eruption out of short and middle, which there could be because they've lost long, Alexi could have been overrun. So regrouping now with the rest of his teammates as the search begins. Some steps. I don't think they would have been heard from short there. They were only a couple of them. Frontales, he's got the M4, but he doesn't have any armor.
Too easy for him. He's handled both of their aggressive attempts towards the tons. Now, Norbert waiting. This should be overlooked by Ime.
It's 30 seconds. This can still get out of control.
Yeah.
Oh. Would you know that you can win the round?
Okay. So that's going to channel them into Kalash and Frontales.
Who have the guns? Well, everyone's got a gun now.
Everyone's got some.
14 seconds.
Kalash, if you could just hit one. Nice. Now just onto Alexi. The bomb's crouching, cowering. Frontales finds it. Hotu have turned this one on his
jump
head.
down. He's got to fight.
Time.
He's got to jump and fight.
Norbert's hidden. You can't find him in time. Hotu have stolen it away with a force bite. Frontales got a kill, even though he didn't have to invest into anything.
The craziest knife in that situation. You know, I understand you still win the round.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah, that's right. That is true. Norbert the GOAT. I did forget. I just can't believe this. Because you get this, you have another rifle. He's chasing him straight in the air.
Evil laugh.
Well, they're having fun now.
Oh, well, I mean, that makes this game a whole lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would just be Na'Vi kind of putting it in, you know, on the green.
It's AKs for Na'Vi. No AWP for wonderful Frontales.
He gets his AWP out and a full belt and armor, thanks to all their hard work in the previous. No one there to receive this flashbang double swing. So procedural map control. I'm curious as to the finish. They've applied some pressure middle. Frontales is ahead of this CT smoke. Is that a missed smoke, perhaps? Wonderful might have whiffed that.
Yeah, it doesn't look
that's bad.
Perfect. B split right now. Or B pot, one of the two. Bombing upper tunnels on the back are wonderful. Emma there as well. Makazi starting to saunter up the stairs. So Alexi's going to apply the mid to B pressure. The other four are going to erupt through upper tunnels.
Kalash has his smoke and he's still holding on to it. Does the CT smoke? Yeah, exactly. Perfect time. Throws a deep block smoke and he's going to hope to catch them as they push through it. Nice from Frontales. Catches the mid lurk. Here comes the commit. Kalash begging for backup. Mizu's a mile away, but still manages to catch one onto him. A quick progression from Makaze makes it awkward. He shuts down the B anchor, and now that bomb site is Na'Vi's. Chip damage from the HEs. Frontales peeks in, gets caught on the bolt. Makaze with high impact once more for Na'Vi. Such a valuable asset to the Na'Vi squad.
they had so much money and it doesn't look like anybody bought a kit.
Oh, that's ugly. You're absolutely right. Norbert needs to be able to try and get Wonderful without getting traded by Bit. I don't know how he's going to achieve that. And he's not going to get anything. Fishura onto Makaze. Quick tap out a Bit. And it's now super uncomfortable for Duke Fishura. RV10, Hotu 7. And yeah, that's a bit of an oversight on their part.
It looked like it was going to be an absolute mare there as well, because there was good suppressing flashes coming in from Hotu to slow the scaling of Na'Vi getting side. So you see just stuck on the plat, able to get one, then traded. Good pathing, but the flashes come in, it stalls them. It's just on the retake, you're under more pressure because you didn't have that kit. And I'm sure you would have wanted to have given yourself that extra 5 seconds.
Work out the nade, synchronize a bit more.
Yeah. Well, they force again. They won one of these, why not again?
You need a 5-7 to do more than that, though, because Bit's just won the round. Runs out long, double headshot. Duke Fishura finding Makaze mid, though. That might put a bit of a blemish on the potential for an instant guaranteed round for Na'Vi. Norbert would have to do something crazy on this ramp fight and spots the head of him towards the car position. Not a great range for the 5-7. And Duke Fishura goes swinging to his demise as well.
Now, I'm going to ask production if we can have the Bit double kill in slow-mo.
Yeah, I'd like that too.
Because it always looks like better in slow-mo.
5 bullets, perhaps?
Things always look cooler in slow-mo. Trying to think of which things. Ski jumping?
Yeah.
Monster trucks.
Monster trucks probably look good in slow-mo.
Running on the beach.
Skateboarding. You know, like when you're doing the flicks. The flicks, that's what the
flicks.
Skateboarders do.
Getting pitted in the green room.
Getting pitted and doing your ollies and your nollies and your tricks.
Oh, he's out of ammo. Oh, no.
He's going to have to buy more in spawn.
11-7. I feel the score... I feel the scoreline makes the game feel closer than it is.
They're shooting each other in the pit.
The game doesn't feel like an 11-7. It feels like an 11-3.
Yes. Yeah. This feels as casual as that 3D Max game.
Here it is. Yep.
Here it comes. What? Yes, much cooler.
Yeah, much cooler.
Much cooler in slow-mo. So, with Kalash on screen, would you like to hear my fun Kalashnikov fact?
Is his full name Kalashnikov?
No.
Oh, no, you mean the AK-47. Yeah, okay.
The AK-47.
Yeah, yep.
So, you know how the Galil is essentially like a country wanted to make an AK-47 that could use 5.56. So
I didn't know that, but I'm learning today.
That's what it was.
Yep.
So, and the guy that invented it, they wanted to use the normal naming scheme. You know, they wanted to just use the last name of the guy that invented the Galil.
Okay.
But you wouldn't believe what the guy's last name was. It's not a joke.
Kalash?
Balashnikov.
Ah.
And they were like, we can't. We just call it our fake AK-47, the Balashnikov, can we?
I don't think that would... Nah.
And Balash could, be his alter ego. But that's my fun fact. The Galil was made by a guy called Balashnikov.
Eco for Hotu. I think this one is going one way and one way fast. It is essentially a beast ring. Mizu down, sight, Lost Eagles outside, the util.
Okay. Not bad, is it? Imap having another good one.
Well, they know Frontales is coming through spawn. So Wonderful will deal with that. And that will be the 12th. So this has happened relatively quickly, I would say, even though it has been some slower rounds in the first half, the second has had a bit more pep, a bit more spice. And there you have it, confirmed. Just one more round now. Na'Vi doing what they need to secure another match today, those playoffs. Can't see them just yet, but confirming this, they know it's right around the corner.
Yeah, they'll be playing the winner of that elimination game, Aurora and Bait.
I think it's going to be very nice as well to be the team who finishes first.
Yes.
Because it's going to, especially a prep-heavy team like Blade. And I imagine you would have also, because you've got your analysts, they would also be helping prep for all outcomes. And because you play Aurora so often...
It's very rare to see a CT side use a smoke to cross. Nowadays, feels very HE. Investing one of those valuable defensive resources just to get across the sight line here. Flash into the tunnels, though. Duke Fishura has a glance, doesn't catch him, busy and preoccupied with his progressions. And look at that push from Frontales. He feels robbed. He feels robbed. He hits the headshot onto Wonderful. Immediately goes down, but Alexi B... Oh, hang on, look at this. Makaze's chasing Mizu. Didn't anticipate that. Lovely push from Makaze. He's got that tempered aggression. Norbert should be good for that one. Clears out the long side. Man advantage for Hotu, or not, excuse me, what am I saying? 3 on 3.
Now it's man advantage
now
for
they've got the
Hotu.
man advantage for Hotu.
Imma's entrenched in the site, and they don't know. So he is pressed all the way in. Juke suspecting something's up. Wonderful should let Imma take full site control before he plays, and that's why.
Beautiful. Beautifully constructed from Imma. Knew he had the timing, knew he had the gap. So now Wonderful parts with the bomb so the healthy player can plant, and that would have been the end of Wonderful. He can provide the covering fire with the AWP. It's all working out for Na'Vi. Nade right down the gullet. Kalash 52 in a 1v2. Needs to be able to isolate these, and Wonderful's managing his angles well. Imma on the jump up, 13-7, just 20 rounds required. Dust 2 goes Na'Vi's way, and they puts them 1 away from putting themselves in that lower final.
Yeah, their map, Ancient up next. Na'Vi looking to run.
Up middle without any pressure or any sort of issues, and then just snap right onto that B bomb site, able to isolate Madger. And obviously once they got that initial kill onto Acadia, I think it was just a freebie from there, regardless of, even if Madger got that second kill, I don't think Bait would have had any trouble in actually winning the round itself. Like you say, a lead now for Bait as they go up 5-4. It was Aurora who had come out the gate swinging. It was a 4-0 start for them, but it's a 5-round streak response here from Bait.
Yeah, and in general, there are always incredibly high expectations for Aurora, especially obviously at home in Turkey. Overall in this year, I feel like they've exceeded them and lived up to them, because I think Soulfly was a bit rough to begin with and then really has come into his own in these difficult roles on the team. Maybe playing with Madger back in the Sangal days, helping him with that comfortability on the roster. I did think it would take him a little bit longer than it had, and he's been doing fine in some of those difficult positions, but very clearly Aurora still have those inconsistencies that plague them, even though they do more often than not make playoffs, and they did do really well to get that final at ESL Pro League. When they look poor, they can look like a bit worrying for the entirety of the Turkish fan base, that's for sure.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, Soulfly has completely exceeded my expectations, because he was a player that you and I were covering a lot in Tier 2. Either way, more on that just now, because it's going to be a really important gun round here for Aurora to try and put a stop to the momentum that's being built up here by Bait. Kills go back and forth. A 4v4 ensues, and the dust will settle. Now, Bait have been really good at just slowing.
So, guys, I guess that will be the end of my stream for tonight. I'll be sleeping already. Feel kind of sleepy after all that eating. So yeah, thanks for coming by. Hope to see you again later in the evening. So yeah, bye guys. Thank you for staying. Have a great day. So, see ya.